tonight we're playing some more Fire Emblem, the Blazing Blade, but we're doing a casual playthrough of Hector's Path, which you can't hear, there's no sound. So what's going to happen is I let you guys pick characters, and we'll take ongoing character requests as we play through, but there's a limit, obviously, to how many characters we can use in a playthrough. But if you look above my head, the current requests are Heath and Raven are mine. Florina is a request from TZ. Carla / so we have to get Carla in the playthrough, we have to use Bartree, so that's a double request from Ev. Geitz is from Pidgey, Wallace is from RP, and Lucius is from Connery. And then I think generally speaking, everyone wanted Matthew. Like, at least I know Cookie, we talked about Matthew before, so we included Matthew in the list too. And I think it'd be cool to use a thief for the whole playthrough and like level them to assassin instead of just using Jafar. So that's the plan right now. Let me just do this. So I will say one thing. I think this run's going to be harder than the original permadeath run because we're not going to have any magic. We're going to have Lucius. Lucius is our only mage right now, and we need to make a decision on our healer as well. We have Sarah or Priscilla. Priscilla we used originally, who's a troubadour, the mounted heals. And then Sarah is our foot healer. She heals on foot. I can't remember what class she is. Maybe cleric. So it's going to be interesting. Tasty Burger. Though I accidentally slapped too much cayenne on the fries. Dude, wait, what kind of fries did you have, Ev? They sounded good. What? No, she doesn't heal feet. Well, she might. I don't know if she's into that or not. But we need to decide on the healer, though, is all I'm saying. Sarah would be interesting because I've never used her as a healer before, even though that's her main role. I always use Priscilla because she's just better. I'm not opposed, though, to using Sarah. But Hector it is. You feel like it has to be Sarah? I think you're right. Cookie, I think you're right. It has to be Sarah. We don't want to create a new tactician. I hope I didn't mess it up. I hope we're still Castwall. I guess I'll read again. So, oh, carrot fries, right. I never had carrot fries. Wait, no. Wait, fluters should be there. Hold on, before we go, let's check the fluters in the chat. You know what? It might take a while to update because if I look at my better Twitch TV, if I go back to your link, the dashboard has fluters in it right now, but it might take a while to actually show up on stream. But I promise I added it. It should be there eventually. So check like an hour from now, maybe it'll be there. Anyways, I'm going to read the dialogue again because I feel like you should. A month has passed since word came of Marquis Feria's disappearance. Rumors and speculation run rampant throughout Lycia. The head of House Ostia, Lord Uther, takes no apparent interest. The Marquis's younger brother is considered odd by the populace. He and Marquis Feria's son, Eliud, are fast friends. A hot-blooded youth, he cannot ignore his friend's plight. Marquis Ostia's younger brother, Hector, he would one day be a courageous general, a steel warrior to be feared. The path he chooses will test him to the limits of his strength. Let's run it. So this is actually a new mission for Hector's Path. That's why it's called Another Journey. It starts out with Hector in the party, not Eliud. Castle Ostia. Brother! Brother, where is he? He's here, isn't he? Lord Hector, calm yourself. No words, Oswin, just move. That's enough, Hector. What is the meaning of this? You know full well. The disappearance of Marquis Feria. Or Foray. I think it's Foray. We've discussed this time and time again. This matter is none of Ostia's affair. We have no reason to involve ourselves. It'd be folly to do so. Eliud's father is missing for goodness sake. We know that Marquis Laus is connected in some way. I say we use Ostia's might to end this mystery and find the truth. Calm yourself, you fool. An invasion would be madness. Excuse me. Lycia can ill afford the chaos such an action would bring. Surely even you must understand that. Bah, I understand all too well, brother. Stay there on your throne. Sit there until it rots beneath you. What's up, Retro Mecha? I will do this alone. Lord Hector, you should watch your tone. Peace, Oswin, let him go. There's no reasoning with him when he gets like this. Alright, so carrot fries. Chop carrots in half, then slice diagonally, slap a drizzle of oil on them and season. Slap those puppies in the oven to 425 for 20 minutes. That sounds good. Matthew! Matthew! Blast it, where could he be? There's our fucking thief. I'm right here. You're not a wraith. Stop skulking in the shadows like one. A wraith. And here I thought I was a spy. Be that as it may, as my lord ordered, here are your travel rations and your beloved axe. And I've purchased the silence of some royal guardsmen. You're free to slip out the rear entrance and vanish. Well done, Matthew. Try not to let my brother discover my absence too quickly. What? I thought I was going with you. You're a bigger fool than I'd imagined. Did you think I would trust my brother's spy? Who knows when you would turn me in for some favor? Where I go alone. Shh, you keep on shouting and go nowhere. Every guard in the palace must have heard that. Enough. Do not try to follow me. I didn't imagine you'd find me so untrustworthy. Professional hazard, it seems. Watch yourself, young master. He's gone. Huh? He gave up too easily. I don't trust him. The time has come. I've got to get out of here and rendezvous with Eliud. These bags. What did Matthew put in these things? This is ridiculous. Even if he was packing for two. Huh? Come out. I know you're there. Who are you? Too dumb to speak? Makes no difference to me. Move out of my way or I'll run you through. Killed him. Ha! Whoa, my lord, stay your harm. It's me. Who? Matthew? I was sure you were one of them. He's clearly blue, Hector. Well, I'm not. I'm one of me. And I would prefer to remain in one piece. Your fault for jumping out of nowhere. Now tell me, what are you doing here? I sensed that something was wrong and I came to your aid. My aid. I'll accept that answer for the time being. So what should we do? About what? About the fellows between us and the way out. I'd say there are 7 or 8 of them. It makes it matters worse. They seem highly competent. I know you're quite confident in your martial abilities, but I'm not the strongest sword arm around, and well, if you have something to say, Matthews, then say it. We could abandon the rear entrance. I'm sure the royal guardsmen will be happy to aid us, and never! That's what I thought you'd say. All that's left is to avoid getting killed, right? You can go back if you want. In your own words, my lord, never. I'm with you, wherever that may lead. Right, then let's give them a good thrashing and get out of here. Yeah, Matthew almost got cut in half right there. It's funny, because you actually need him to lead, I think is... Yeah, so Hector starts with a hand axe now, which is kind of cool. And Wolf Bell again. But what's kind of funny is you don't just bash the walls out to like get through here normally. But with Matthew, obviously you can just go through the door right there. Which I think will do. So, as a note, it is a casual playthrough. And we're going to use the characters everyone wants to use. If someone dies, I'm going to reset. So accept that for what it is. Don't kill it. Nice. We're gonna Matthew that kill. I'm pressing the wrong button. So we're gonna try to get Matthew leveled as fast as possible. I don't remember if you can use earth seals on thieves in this game. I think you definitely can. I think in Sacred Stones. If we can't actually use them on Matthew, we're gonna have to wait to get an assassin, which will be kind of annoying. But at least he'll be leveled appropriately. And we're also going to be sure to kill everybody in the stage, because the higher level if we get Hector here, the better we're going to be off in the end anyway. Because in order to unlock Gitz, or Geitz, however you say his name, you actually need to have all a combined total level with all the lords to 50, I believe it is. And also, if you didn't know, Carla's the hardest unit in the game to recruit. Because she has the most like stipulations for her to show up. So it'll be interesting. We'll see how it goes. I should be able to get her, though. It just requires us to level a unit that I don't normally level, which is good. Now you're glad you picked her. So the only shitty thing with Carla, so if you look at her name up there, I put another name beside it. That's actually her future husband. He's the person you actually need to level to recruit her. Now, the thing that sucks about her is you get her like at the very end of the game. I will recruit her and put her in the party, but I can't promise you'll see her very much. So if you decide that in the next 20 levels that you want to go with somebody else, just let me know. But other than that, I'm fine. I didn't want to do that. Oh no, he has a hand axe on. That's fine. Okay, cool. Stay locked in. That's fine. Sounds good. Oh, you have a vulnerary. Fuck. I have to kill. Or not. It's gonna use the whatever. All right, we still got the kill anyway. Did I open that chest? Did Matthew? Okay, I did. So, generally speaking, do you guys enjoy Fire Emblem? Like, do you think it's a fun game? Like the series, like this is a taste of the series, I guess. Because if it's something that the channel enjoys, that everyone likes, I'd like to play some of the other ones I've never played before. Because there's some older ones that I've actually got all set up now that I'd like to check out. At some point, it doesn't have to be right now, but like at some point it'd be cool. You hate all the games. Oh no. Oh, I forgot. I think once you beat the game the first time, you can make your units move faster. Like when you move them, like you see how if I hold this down, Hector moves faster? I'm pretty sure that changes after you beat the game. Ow. When's the speed run? I'm sure there is one that exists for this already, which would be kind of cool. Give a vulnerary. Stole it, bitch. We need to make sure. What is the goal here? Defeat Wire. His name's Wire. Dude's name is Wire. Odd name. Classic. Oh, I clicked too fast. $10 says he's wired. So we can probably level Matthew just by picking off archers and whatnot throughout the game. Random fact of the day, that's a good level up. The first Pokemon ever designed was Rhydon, really? What does he have? So there's a mechanic in Fire Emblem where, like, the faster you beat the game, the better score you get overall. So less turns. We're not going for that, obviously. I don't care about that. You're not Marquis Louse's assassins, are you? You're too good, too professional. Nothing like these idiots over there. You've no need to know, little Lord Hector. A fool like you, sneaking out of the country alone, you'll go missing, never to return. Your body will never be found. Tidy story, eh? Ha ha. Suck it, Pikachu. Looks like your luck's run out. Our luck? What are you? You see, I'm about as angry as I've ever been. I doubt that even a dozen of you could slow me down. Prepare to die. Hector should have been the main character. I like how dark red Wire is. It's a cool looking color design. Which was the evolved form of my... Oh, Rhydon was the evolved form of your first ever Pokemon? You found a random Pokemon card on the ground on your way home, and it was a jungle Rhyhorn. Nice. Lord Nurgle. As you can see, he works for Nurgle. We know who Nurgle is, though. We beat the game already. Actually, there's no way to actually do this storyline without beating the game. So why is his strength stat not going up this time? Whew, that was close. Glad we're both all right. Come, my lord, we must fly. The castle guard must have heard all that noise. Matthew, you rogue. He's actually a thief. You knew this was all going to happen, didn't you? What else could I do? Those assassins wouldn't show themselves until you were alone. I suppose. Mark my words, Matthew, you're coming with me. But from this point forward, you are no longer my brother's spy. You are my man now, to the bitter end. Yes, my lord. Shall I swear a knightly vow? To what purpose? Your own words will hold you well enough. True enough. Let us go then, to Lywood. My lord Marquis. Or my lord Marquis. Or Marquis. It's Lord Hector. He's gone, isn't he? Yes, my lord. We are gathering men now to give chase. Attend me. We will let him go. My lord? Headstrong fool. Ugh. Cough. Oh, wait. Lord Uther, are you well? I'm fine. I don't remember Uther being sick. It is past. There's no need for concern. You must not rely so much on your physical strength alone. It has been most trying these past few weeks. The affairs of the court have not let you sleep. You might endanger your health if you keep on. Yes, Oswin, I understand. I will speak with the physician on the morrow. Will that allay your fears? Yes, my lord, I shall take the arrangements. Oswin, about Hector. I can entrust him to you, yes? Of course, my lord. I will guard him with my very life's blood. We're not going to use Oswin this playthrough, being that he was the MVP of our first playthrough. There has to be a non-zero number of people that had a ROM hack for their first Pokemon game. Yeah, my first Pokemon game was actually Red on the Game Boy Color, and Charmander was my first Pokemon. Hector leaves Ostia. He moves towards Santa Cruz to meet up with Lywood as quickly as possible. He encounters a mysterious group whose dark garb hide an even darker secret. Perhaps these same powers have turned their blades on Lywood. Also, what's up, Connor? How are you? Hector hurries south, praying for his friend's safety. Chapter 12, Birds of a Feather. Lord Hector, I have it. I know where Lywood is. He entered Santa Cruz not far from here. Is that so? We've read his movements fairly well then. Let's move due south and cross the border. We'll meet up with him in Santa Cruz. Ah, there you are, Lord Hector. Oh no. There's our healer. Sarah, what are you doing here? You're going to meet Lord Lywood, right? Well, I want to go too. Go home, this is no game. But Oswin told me it was all right to come. Oswin? Yes, my lord, on the Marquis's orders. Sarah and I will be accompanying you. Ah, this is ridiculous. Always have to have the last word, eh, brother? No matter what you think, he's just worried about you, Lord Hector. You're the only family he has.
I'm coming, mother.
I know. Lord Hector, up ahead there appears to be fighting. Where? Is it a Lywood? Come, let's get closer. Hurry, Oswin, Matthew. Yes, my lord. Oh, wait for me. I'm coming too. You had the original gray brick when you started playing Pokemon? Oh, the OG Game Boy? Yeah, I missed the OG Game Boy. But I mean, I would have been alive when it was out, but I got a Game Boy Color first. Hey, what's going on over there? Looks like some rough business. You, soldier, are you just going to stand over there and watch? Who do you think you are? This is Santa Cruz. What occurs here is no affair of any foreign lordling. I believe I'm going to have to disagree with you. You see, the man they're attacking happens to be a friend of mine. A friend? What? Ugh. Sorry, but I'm in a hurry. Ooh, that's terrible. I loathe violence. Nicely done, my lord. You're a fighter born. I cannot condone resorting to force so quickly. Chastise me later, Oswin. First, we deal with these brigands. Come, we must help Lywood. Help Lywood? Sounds like a convenient excuse for more violence. Oswin! Yes, I'm coming. Matthew, bring Sarah and follow along. What? With Sarah? No, I want to go with you now. Absolutely not. You'll slow us down. Oh, how rude. Oswin, let's go. So these two, I don't remember. I think they actually leave during this part originally, but you get them here now. So here's our other main character we're going to use this time is Bartrey. One of Lywood's guardsmen's duty is everything to him. And we actually have not selected an archer, but it's probably okay if we don't ever select one. All right, let's get to it. And obviously, Archer, hardly know her. Obviously, we're still going to have to level all the lords as we would normally. I think this is still a dragon shield. So I'm not gonna read all of the village things again because we already read them the first playtime through. I think they all say the same thing. So he's gonna give us a dragon shield like he has every other time, or last time. Never mind, it's a secret book. I don't know what I'm talking about. Apparently, I swear there was a dragon shield. Is that in the first mission? All right. Well, I don't know what I'm talking about. Ignore me. Sorry. Proven wrong already. Ignore the streamer. Ouch. Good hit. That's actually fine. That's good for Matthew. Free level. Give me a dragon shield. How about this book instead? It does increase skill, which is good. I mean, higher crit chance, always good. I don't have a healer down here. We're gonna have to help out Bartree. So what I'm gonna try to do is only use the characters we want to use here so I don't waste XP and we get them leveled really fast. We'll see how that actually ends up going though. Gotta soften the bandit up for a Lywood. He probably can't double though. Oh, he can. Look at that. Nice. All right. Well, that's not a good start. Hey, what's up, retry? All right, Bartree is safe down there. Yeah, I know, right? Already, it's getting scary. Because I move too fast and don't pay attention to what's happening. Alright, that'll soften him up if he attacks Hector. We're good. Oh, the boss is moving. That's not good. Ah, come on, Lywood. They're all going this way, huh? They're gonna kill Matthew. They're going after Matthew, our thief. The thief is what they're concerned with. Okay. Kill this one first. Matthew can kill them all, you believe? Alright. We'll see about that. He's probably has a chance to not get hit, which is good. You can't make it that far, right? Yeah. Look at that hit. 0% chance. Math, what? What is that RNG game? Huh? Might as well try. Okay, good start. I'm feeling good about this already. We need to give a Lywood kills anyway, so it's okay. But Bartree will need to catch up. We'll find a good place to level him, though. Basically, anything Hector can fight, he can fight, so... If I do this, I need to do this. Because Sarah will get attacked, and it'll probably double on Sarah and kill her, so... Gotta protect our heals. Alright. That's fine. Can't one-shot that, which kind of sucks. So we'll give we'll give Hector an iron axe after this mission. I'm a little worried that boss could probably mess Matthew up. Maybe not, though. We'll see. Okay. Gotta hit him first. I mean, they're axe users, and Matthew's a thief, so like he has, and he's in the forest right now, so he has a lot on his side in terms of reasons to not get hit. Does no one have a vulnerary on this freaking? I have 0 gold. That's annoying. Oh, I have a gem already though. It heals by 10. It's a healing item. Yep. Matthew might like just take all these guys out up here. We might be okay. Oh, come on. Why would you attack Oswin? That was free XP. Gone. I'll be honest with you guys. Not using a knight till like later in the game is kind of scary. Curses, what are you waiting for? Let me show you how, boys, how it's done. He missed. That's how it's done, if you were wondering. Nice. Who has the red gem? Fuck, he has it. I didn't want him to have it, for the record. I wanted Hector to have it. We can go sell it at that place down there. Now we can't. Yeah, we'll use upgrade mats on Matthew to make sure he gets where he needs to be. This is going to be really interesting, like, only, like, trying to focus in our XP on certain units. I'm a little worried about it, to be honest with you. But I'm sure it'll all work out. Famous last words. There are more bonus missions than Hector's than in Eliwood's playthrough, so that is good. So it depends. I think the least you can take is 5 in one, but the most you can take is 16. So there's definitely room to add different units. We are extremely melee heavy right now, which I mentioned before. Which, again, really isn't a bad thing. It just, we need to be aware of that. And once we get some promoted class, or no, I'm sorry, not, we don't have any magic. We have one magic character, which is Lucius right now, who's going to be part of the playthrough. The rest are all physical attacks. Ugh, this was not so easy as it seemed. Everyone's gonna die to Ursula? Probably. We're not gonna have our OP magic units. We had Urk and Candace, man. Those were like carry units. They were really fucking strong. We obviously won't have that option this time. But Lucius will be really strong. Especially if he's our only magic unit, we can put a lot into him. Whew, is that all of them? Hector, where'd you come from? Well met, Eliwood. Yes, but what are you doing here? You wound me. How do you mean? You're looking for your father, right? Why didn't you send word? Your brother was just named Marchiostia. He's going to be very busy setting up his court council. Lord Uther must need your support. You are his brother, after all. My brother is not so weak. Oh, he has mentioned things in public, but he knew exactly what I was planning and he let me go. Is that so? Well, then it would be unwise to refuse his kindness. It does me good. Good to see you, Hector. Thank you. Think nothing of it. You know Osmond, don't you? Well met, Lord Eliwood. It is good to see you again, Osmond. So you came as well. Yes, Lord Uther was worried about Lord Hector traveling alone. I've been ordered to keep a close eye on him. Of course, good to have you with us. Lord Hector, why didn't you tell me the fighting was done? I apologize for the interruption. I couldn't restrain her any longer. Are those your companions, Hector? Oh, yes, I suppose they are. One might have hoped for better, but that was uncalled for. I can't believe you said that. Matthew, did you hear what he said about you? Me, he was talking about you. Hector, why don't you introduce us? The noisy one is Sarah. Believe it or not, she's a cleric. Yes, I am, Sarah. My lord, pleased to meet you. And that's Matthew. He's done a lot of sneaking around. My lord, sneaking around. Well, I gather information, open doors, chests, and such. I've got nimble fingers. That sounds like a thief's work. Well, don't let it worry you. But this journey, I suspect it will be harder than you imagine. You may have to accept things like this if you want to survive. What is it? What is it, Hector? Do you know something? Nothing specific. Rumors abound, though. A league of assassins from Bern has been moving around in Lycia. I can't read. Experienced bounty hunters and mercenaries are vanishing. That reminds me, one of the men who attacked us said something odd. What was it? Lord Eliwood, if I may. Marcus, good to see you. But Lord Hector, it's been far too long. Your assistance is greatly appreciated. Come now, Marcus, no need for such formalities. Tell me what you heard. Of course, the apparent leader of that gang of thugs. He indicated that someone was watching Lord Eliwood, and someone needed him dead. That is troubling. Actually, a captain of the guard was watching the fight when we arrived. He was the knight of Santa Ruz, and yet he stood there and let a lord be attacked. I think he was planning on seeing you die. Gasp! Wonder why they want Lord Eliwood dead. Hector rescues Eliwood, and the two friends are reunited. The paladin Marcus reveals news. Someone was called for Eliwood's death. Forays problems that must be connected to the attempt on Eliwood's life. Searching for more clues, Hector and friends depart for the castle of Marquis Santa Ruz. Man, I wonder what happens here. Chapter 13, In Search of Truth. Master Fidel. I still don't know how to say his name. What is the meaning of this? Peace, Lord Hellman. Mayonnaise. What is wrong? You said you were just going to frighten Eliwood. Your men almost killed him. My patience is at an end. I've decided I must tell Eliwood everything and apologize. You would betray us. I'm tired of you and the Black Fang. Now remove yourself from my castle. Your presence pains me. Lord Mayonnaise, is there nothing I can do to change your mind? Nothing. In that case, you're no longer of any use. What? Ugh! There's the castle, Eliwood. Who's there? Show yourself. I can't believe I was spotted by a snot-nosed stripling. Who are you? He's literally sneaking around in heavy armor. No, never mind. Keep your name. Why should I care what a corpse is called? The cub thinks he's a wolf. Does your bite match your bark? Tell you what, if you make it to the castle alive, we'll find out, eh? Gee-hee-hee. Hee-hee-hee-hee. Hey you, yeah, the new dog. Get this right or you're gone. I know. I just got this job. I don't want to lose it. Of course, the smart thing to do would have been not to get involved with this ugly bunch. Gotta have gold if you want to eat, though. I was too picky before. But think about the time I passed out in Kalen. Whew. Nothing funny about that. That man, what was his name? Matthew. If it hadn't been for him, I would have starved to death. What are you mumbling about? Get over here now. Yes, I'm coming. At least I've got work. It's Guy. Okay, let's do this. Where can you move to? Right there? What do you have? Javelin? Iron Lance. I didn't want to do that. Whatever, it happened. Okay. All right, let's do it. Thankfully, brigands are easy prey for Matthew because they can't hit him. So that'll be easy to level him with those. And any kind of speared unit we can use. We can kill with Hector and Bartry. Nice. I like how Hector's defense is high enough already that he doesn't take damage from archers. Good. Okay, let's do this. We should sell that red gem this map and buy some weapons though for people. In particular Hector, whose wolf bell's almost finished or used up already, which is not good because that's really good for knights. I'm overusing it right now. So you tried booting up the new Pokemon game on the GameCube player and it actually worked, but also from 2 moments you've already deemed it worth the price of admission from an entertainment standpoint. What Pokemon game are you talking about, Ev? If we're gonna use Sarah, we need to get her some XP starting like now. Cause just like Priscilla, she's always in range of getting one shot by something. There we go. That's some good damage on a Lywood. You bought a ROM hat because of the novelty that it was on a physical cart, but it was a Pokemon My Ass edition. What the fuck? That's okay. I just need her to hit once and we're good. Alright, we're good. Well, as long as the Lywood hits both, we're good. Oh, it's a fire red ROM hack. Cool. What is like when you say ROM hack, like what all does that, like what's different about that? Is it like, now obviously it's called the My Ass edition or whatever, so I assume it's something to do with that. But like, is it just like a mod to the game essentially? This will never do. Look at the time. I must leave for Kaylin now. It's Merlinus. We'll get... So, I believe doing that gets you the bonus mission with him. Which is next. Text sprites and available Pokemon are different. Oh, cool. The sprites are different. Nice. Have you guys ever seen that version of Pokemon where, they, all of the Pokemon are like not waifu Pokemon, but they're like girls. Yeah, I've seen it like it's like the original 151 they changed. Are you serious? You attacked fucking Marcus? God damn it. Waste of XP. Oof. He wasn't supposed to hit her. Nice kill. Not even a crit. Yeah, not very many crits will be happening this early. Let's just let them come to us right here and see what happens. Oh no! No, that's fine actually. We can recruit Guy this turn. Which is kind of scary, but we can do it. God, that's even scarier now. I can use Marcus to rescue him, though. We should be okay. Start weakening some units here. I think it's awesome how they can't hurt Hector right now. Like, he's way tankier than I would expect him to be at this point. He needs to hit this. Okay. Or not. It's fine. Alright, got Guy. Hector can never die, just too good. He is, I mean, he's a solid fucking unit, I will admit that. God, this is so risky. Wait, I can't kill him. 14 health. I can do this, though. Yeah, we'll do this. I have to clear out some of the enemies here, or it's gonna get really bad really fast. If you looked up the definition of solid, you'll get a picture of Hector. I mean, pretty much. Alright, let's just hope no one dies here. Guy is a little sketchy. As long as he dodges the archers, we're okay. So is Eliwa. They're both, like, not ideal right now where they're at. Don't crit, don't double. Fucking shit, he critted. Alright, now it's gonna get interesting. Well, here comes the first reset. What is it? How do you reset in this game? There's a way to fast reset, I think. Is there not? All right. Well, we tried. Grabbing Guy was too aggressive. Yep, GBA. We can do it the old-fashioned way. All right. We go again. Start select AB for soft reset. I think you're right. I think that's what it is. Let's do this. Let's bring Oswin down. Let's let Dorcas hit that. All right. So apparently I didn't know the guy would actually move when you weren't in range, which I think he did last time too. So we need to be cognizant of that. That's all. Good. Gasp. Oh, there's a crit. First one. We might be able to get that Pegasus Knight 2 attack bar tree up there too, which would be good to get another kill up there. Hey, we got a strength level up this time. So characters in this game, we probably talked about it at some point. They have growth rates, which vary run to run. But they're always a set percentage. So it's still RNG at the end of the day. $10 damage? Oh my god. We're gonna have to reset again. Why is it 10 damage? Okay, we're good. That's so much damage. They have a steel bow. I get why it's 10, but still, I don't like it. All right, well, that's not great. What can Matthew do? 12. Can you do 6? You can. Oh, I forgot he needed healed first. It's okay. Kill him next turn. Kill him this turn. Not a full heal, Sarah. Not good enough. Dies next turn, maybe. Yeah, I mean, so Cookie, do you remember who Jafar was? Oh, actually, I don't know what he looks like when he turns into assassin. I never did it before. He might have a bigger red cape actually when he levels up. That'd actually look pretty cool. Did someone else get hurt? Rebecca did. Okay. So he would still look like Jafar, generally speaking, but like other things about his character model he might be a different color palette. We'll just take the mission a little slower this time and not move up as fast. We got both villages, so there's no yeah, the guy from Aladdin retro, yes, or retry, yeah. But like in this game instead. %25 chance. 25% chance. No damage to fucking Hector. That's incredible. Safe kill. I'll heal him with Sarah this turn. I don't think that archer can move close enough to really bother us. No, they're too far away. Alright, so guy's still gonna move out, but we'll back up one more space here. Okay, good. We're good. We're good. Everything's okay. Alright, so let's go like... Who do you need to heal this turn? Rebecca? Fine. So you've had to work with some older people at work recently? Okay. Or a lot recently, okay. Like, when you say older, like, what's the age range? Seeing them type so unbelievably slow in meetings is so painful. 90s? I doubt he's working with anybody in their 90s. Alright, so they're just gonna both consistently miss and not hurt each other. That's fine, I guess. Alright, we get guy next turn, and we clear out some... Well, actually, Hector will probably clear out some this turn. OP-ass lord here. Late 50s easily. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. I see guys at work like that all the time. It's hilarious watching them use computers. They just go about it so differently. Alright. Done. Kill that guy. Oh, there's a crit. But they take like 10 to 15 words per minute, probably, and they're all riddled with typos. Yeah, yeah. Watching some people just use different computer functionality when they're older is just kind of funny. This is okay. I'm gonna convince myself that was okay. Okay, dodge. It's okay now. Right. Obviously, we learned how to use computers at a younger age, but still. It's a good level up. Just top him off before we move him down there. Oh, you just like to think, how do they get anything done daily? Just takes longer. Everything just takes longer than it should. That's a pretty good level up, actually. Do I need to kill this unit? I don't need to. We can live. We can let them live. And that's fine. That's also fine. We can probably skim some kills here from people. Oh, never mind. He got it anyway. You feel like Alive with Strength's already getting close to where it was last game? Honestly, it might be, because he had the worst possible rolls the entire game. It was so bad. Again, Hector was incredible last playthrough as well, so shouldn't be surprised here. Are you serious? We need to give him something to give him better aim, whatever stat that is tied to. Still not enough. Oh, wait, this might be enough. If Osmond can hit, it's enough. I doubt he hits, though. Yeah. That percent chance wasn't good enough. So to double its speed, I know that. Oh, it is speed. It's speed for that as well. Look at that. You read the stuff in the game, it explains the game. Matthew could crit. Or miss a 76% hit also, you know, whatever you want. Perfect time for the read event, that's for sure. Probably gonna miss. Alright, is that bad though? What kind of bow does this person have? Oops. Alright, I think we're okay. I want to heal with Sarah, but we'll have to wait a turn. Nice dodge. 76% chance to hit, too. I really hope Matthew keeps the red cape as well. Cookie. I don't know if he does or not, though. Dies this turn. Just wait. It's gonna happen. Alright. Where's my boy at? Actually, before you do that, give you a heal. Feels better now. 92% chance. Alright, good. I was gonna say, he can't miss this, right? Let the young lordling get another kill. Good. And let's wait. Obviously, in this run, we're not going for any kind of record pace, so we'll just take it easy and make sure our XP is allocated properly. All that good stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Alivewood's strength is already higher than it was the first time, and his speed might be better too. Because he's hitting harder and doubling, which he was not doing at all before. Yeah, he's getting better stat allocation already. Sarah's level 1, right? Yeah. We're gonna have that killing edge on Matthew because he'll be able to take advantage of it really early. Oh, I forgot about Lowen up here. My bad, dude. Dude really ran away and used the vulnerary. What a coward. Die like a man. Wait, why is his move so weird? Fuck. So wait, I don't know. Wait, what? No, I don't think I saw this sort of news about Armored Core. What's going on? What is this news you speak of, sir? So if you could go to Google and just search From Software. Yeah, copium. So much copium. Hopefully not, though. Wow, I didn't think he'd run again. That's good for us. That's incredible, actually. Their official website shows up with a placeholder that says Armored Core. Well, there were talks about them having another game almost complete or completed already. So if that's the case, it could very well be Armored Core, especially with those leaked screenshots from a while ago. That would be fucking awesome if that was the case. Copium. It is. But we can hope, right? We can cope, as you're saying. You think they're prepping for a new release and got the new page ready and a snippet of the new code went live by accident? Gotcha. What's up, Iker? That is very possible. That's a very possible scenario you're describing there, which I'm on board for. Like I said, when it's announced, I'm playing through every single Armored Core game from 1 to verdict day when it comes out, or when it's announced. Which is a lot, but it's gonna be fun. Speed and defense are both good for him. That is also alphabetical. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played... There's some in there that I've never played at all, too. Now, I probably wouldn't do, like, the 100% runs, or, like, you know how, like, when I played 4 and For Answer, I, like, did everything in the game? Except getting S ranks and everything. I probably won't do that. But we're going to play through every one of at least the main story and all the content we can get to in each of them. We'll at least, like, complete every mission. Stuff like that. Well, yeah, story mode and arena. Oh, of course, the arena is #1. But yeah, and the story modes. Like, I don't know if I play Last Raven again, if I would try to do every single ending. Like, because we've done that already. Maybe I would. I don't know. All right, let me see this. That's what you get. Oh, yeah, it does. Look at that. Holy crap. That is actually wild. You think that's a bit of loose code that made its way into a live push? It may have very well. Which is kind of crazy if they did. So you wonder sometimes like how much of that stuff is actually by accident and how much is like intended marketing, you know what I mean? Like the leaked screenshots. Like I wonder if somebody actually went ahead and leaked them and kind of lost their rights to that kind of information now. Or if it was like kind of staged in a way. Alright, I want to see what was in there. We need an... You only... There's no iron axes. That's fine. He's good. Fluters, fluters, fluters. Oh, it didn't work! Hold on, let me see. Let me take a look really quick. Yeah, it's not updated yet. Refresh the page cookie maybe and see if that does anything. Cause as much press, getting the word out as possible to get people hype. Yeah. Wait. You see it? I don't see it. Maybe I need it. Hold on. Let me refresh the page and see if it pops up for me. Spam it in chat again. Oh, there it is. I see it now. It seems to only work on Google, which makes me think it's a code thing, because Google pulls differently than other search engines. It's very possible then. I'm extremely interested to see what kind of like direction they are going to go with it, if that's the case. What's this? You made it this far? Ah, I paid too much for those worthless pack of cell swords. Farming. Oh, is chat not showing up? Hold on. Really? Type in there again? It was before, wasn't it? Oh. Try the emote again. Yeah, it should briefly be there for a little bit. Huh. I wonder if something still needs to update for fluters to show up, but it's showing up on my stream, like on the Twitch chat. Oh well, it's okay if it doesn't show up there for right now. I doubt. I kind of don't think they'd do a remake. I kind of think they'd go a new direction with it, but I mean, I guess anything's possible. Oh, Matthew, I kind of want to buy. I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm buying you a sword. We're gonna use you enough to where it's gonna be worthwhile to have it. Like Nexus 2. I hope they don't do anything with Nexus. Hope they forget that game exists. Alright, so we got 8 plus 15, which is not enough. That would make it enough. You take anything at this point, even more AC4, whatever that was. Hey, I liked AC4, so I'm all on board for that. Come on out, we're here. Well, 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 you survived, I see. You'll find that I'm a bit tougher than those fools you faced before. What have you done with Marquis Santaroos? You want to know? You'll have to best me first. Easy work for Hector, who's already level 8. By no rights should he be level 8 already, but he is. Power leveling him. That's still not enough for a live wood to kill, I don't think. Now it should be. Oh yeah, it definitely was different. They were definitely approaching it from a different angle. I agree. I like the almost felt like a super robot. I like that though. I had a blast with it. But I do understand that it was very different from the other Armored Cores. You've done well to come this far, laddie. Where's Marquis Santaruz? I imagine he's on his way to a better place. Wretched cur! Alright, Eliwood. You're supposed to hit the bad guy, not miss. You couldn't even crit to make up for it. Just hit him one more. Hit it. All right, we're good. I'm gonna kill him with Bartry, I think. Well, I'm gonna try. I was successful. You've beaten me, but you're too late to save him. Too bad, eh, laddie? 100%. That's correct, Cookie, based on the ending of the game. Yeah, so if you don't save Prince of Phil, that's a failure case for that mission. The Tears of the Soulsborne folks, the idea this could be another AC game rather than Bloodborne 2. I think it'll be split. I do think actually a lot of Souls players really do enjoy Armored Core as well. It definitely appeals to the same type of audience. Like they haven't had 10 games in the past this decade to play. So I honestly think Bloodborne 2 wouldn't be the best decision for From Software because it is like such a good game and it's like completely comprised within its world. Like there's no reason to add more. Also, what we're doing here, we're gonna farm, not farm, but we're gonna make sure we get all the supports we can get this time. And the way you do that is having turns where players stand beside each other. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but we're gonna sit here and try for like 10 turns. There we go. Oh, Eliwood, it's good to see you're still well. You expected otherwise. No, of course not. I knew you'd be fine. Hector, wait for a minute. What did you want? Nothing. It's enough to see that you live and you live and are still fighting. Just wanted to make sure you weren't overdoing it with me not around. I should say the same to you. Me, don't worry about me. I'm fine. I'm built tough, you know. Bored tough. A little too much is just enough for me. But you've never been a hardy one, Eliwood. Nor are you used to travel. Go on too long, you'll collapse. We're all weaklings compared to you, Hector. Thankfully, wars are not won by strength alone, eh? We've been sparring once every 2 months since we were 12. And of 30 matches, 14 I won, 12 I lost, and 4 were draws. I think not. I recall 31 and even 13-13 split with 5 draws. Yes, well, you recall wrong. I'm in the right. And what makes you so certain? Whose snoring was it that shook the rafters in numbers class? Ah, good point. Still, I'm touched you were worried about me. Now, back to the fray. Hey, wait! Blast! So support level actually gives units hidden bonuses, which are kind of cool. And we'll see if we can get some here. They're just friends, guys. Why is this not working? I don't even know if these guys have some... Well, I know Eliwood and Hector start off higher with each other. I don't know if... I think these all support each other, but they might not. There we go. Good day, young master. How fare you? Oh, Matthew. I've heard you're quite strong, you know. But if there's anything I can do to help, don't hesitate to ask. Just say the word and I'll swipe some healing balms from our very enemies. I might just ask for that later on, yeah. Say, aren't you a bit hungry? Now that you mention it, should have brought some rations or something, I guess. Leave it to me. I thought we might have need, so I packed some before we left. Here, put it in your sack there. That was thoughtful. I mean, hey, what are you doing putting it in my pack? You are strong, young master. That's not the point. Man, I thought my bag was heavy before. You don't give your master extra to carry, got it? But you always were so generous, my lord. I oughta. Man, why do I get stuck with all lame henchmen? Young master, wait up for me. I feel like Matthew will have some funny dialogue with different characters. Like I said, I don't really know. You can only do one conversation per pair each mission. I kind of just assumed Sarah had one with Matthew, but he might, or she might not. Or Eliwood even. She probably has one with Hector, actually. Yeah, actually, Retro Mecha, I was checking out Three Hopes. I'm probably going to end up buying it and playing it. Just like, I don't know about on stream, but definitely, because I played Three Houses a lot, actually. I might just buy it as like a casual lay on the couch game on the Switch. Which I like to do sometimes. And maybe we'll end up doing a stream of it or something, but Warriors games are really fun just to chill out and play. Apparently they added a lot to it as well. Like more complicated than your traditional Warriors game. Lord Hellman, is that you, Eliwood? Hold on, my lord. I must apologize. Your father, do you know something, sir? If I hadn't told Elbert about Darren's plans, this would have never have. Lord Hellman, go to Laos. Darren, the Marquis of Laos knows all. Marquis Laos? I'm sorry, Eliwood. I can't. Hold on! Beware! The Black Fang! Lord Hellman! He's gone. It can't be. Lord Mayonnaise. Why? Why did this happen? The Miracle Whip got him. Blast, what is going on? We go to Laos. We must speak to the Marquis of Laos, Lord Darren. You're right, we should leave quickly. I'm not sure how far we can get today, but I can't sit still. Pardon me. If I may, who are you? I'm a steward of Santa Ruz. With our lord gone, what are we to do? His name's Lord Hellman, like Hellman's mayonnaise cookie. Alright, it wasn't a good joke, I'll admit it, but I was making it anyway. First, you give Lord Hellman a proper burial. After that, I'm sure the Lycian Council will have to meet. Stay here and defend the castle until you hear more. I understand. Let's go, we must keep moving. Yes, and now we seek answers for Marquis Santa Ruz too. Lord Hellman, may you find peace. So you watched the Gundam 00 movie with a friend this morning, and she said the whole message of understanding each other got repetitive. I will never forgive her. Damn. Well, if that's the case, Retry, she won't like Gundam, because that's a key component of like every Gundam series I've watched. It's the whole premise for new types. I like that concept though a lot, actually. Was it a good joke? 8-Ball says yes, Cookie, so it was. You're welcome. Let's go save Merlinus. What's up, RP? These are not trash side quests. We're gonna get a merchant by doing this. The dying words of Lord Hellman, the Marquis of Santa Ruz, only serve to strengthen Hector's convictions. Darren, the Marquis of Laos, knows all. To ascertain the truth of what he's heard, Hector departs for Laos. To reach Laos from Santa Ruz, Hector's group must pass through a village in Kalen. They decide to rest there for the night. I saw RP with the hot take. Also, what's up, RP? It does get repetitive if people are dumb and you have to keep saying it. That is also true, Connery. Chapter 13 next, the Peddler Merlinus. Ah, dark already. We'll have to stop here for the night. We'll set out for Laos at the first sign of sunlight. Marcus, prepare the camp. Yes, my lord. So this is Kalen. You think we ought to present ourselves to Lord Hassan? We're simply passing through, so I don't see the need. I'm curious how Lindis is getting along, though. Lindis? Marquis Kalen's granddaughter. Oh, her, the missing heir who dealt with Lundgren last year. Didn't you have something to do with that? And the granddaughter, is she a beauty? A beauty? Alright. Who do we ship here? Do we ship Lynn with Hector or with Eliwood? That's the question. You guys have to decide this for me. I think it must be her Sakai heritage. She's striking. Striking? Too bad, isn't it? What? That we don't have time to see her, lover boy. No, Lindis and I we're not. You're not? Then why are you getting so worked up? Hector with a Lywood. I don't think it, I think if you get S support, it doesn't work out that way, sadly. Hector, don't make me angry. Hector, excellent. I can't do it. I'll try. You're so much fun to tease. Huh? What's that? Did you hear something? It was a scream. Someone's being attacked. Do we help? Of course. Oh no! Someone help! Stupid old fool. He's kept us running in circles for hours. My valuable merchandise. What are you going to do? Hey, look at this. The old fool's wealthy. Our lucky day, eh, Poozon? Poozon? Let go, let go. Will you let go? What a racket. Poozon, can we get rid of this simpleton? I suppose so. That dude's calling him a simpleton for the record. There's no reason to let him live. Oh my. Hold, release that man. What? We're not after you, dullard. We want the old man and his goods. If you value your life, you'll leave now. What did you say? Who do you think you are? Do you think you can walk away with your spoils? Or our spoils? You halfwit? Do we look like thieves to you? We'll not let our profit be snatched away so easily. Come, to me now. Hold nothing back. Kill them all. Okay. I don't really know what the best decision here is. I attacked with the wrong hand axe. It's fine though. All right, let's see if we can defend this with like using like 4 characters here. Ah, fuck. I need to get to that. All right, hold on. This is gonna make things interesting. I can probably do it though. We'll just use Osmond to defend certain areas. Well, apparently Hector doesn't take damage, so he can indefinitely block down here for us also. Probably could RP. Aliwa just has a rapier, so I mean, it's not that intimidating. I need to do this. If we're gonna get that village, we have to push up this way. Don't hit. Good. So for this run, essentially how we're gonna play it is no, it's just a casual playthrough. We're gonna like just use, I'm gonna use whatever characters you guys want me to use plus the couple that I wanna use. For a man's playthrough, just use Lywood and Hector. You could definitely do that. That would definitely work, honestly. You looked at the top 10 worst characters in the game. Wallace was number 2. Oh, so that's why you picked him. I thought you just wanted him because he was a thick boy. I see the truth now. I need to heal him, but I can't this turn. It's fine. Number 1 was Carla. You guys are evil. Evil. We have no lance users right now on the squad. We have axes and swords. We're at a distinct disadvantage for a lot of the game without spears. We need Florina is our first spear user, I think, on the list. All right, that's a free kill. Have I seen Symphony of War? Just grabbed it the other day. I have not, but I heard someone mentioned it in chat the other day. It was sounding like it was pretty cool, actually. Oh my. Okay, I need you to come up here. This is getting a little sketch. Just a little sketch. It was described as Ogre Battle meets Advanced Wars. Nice! I didn't buy Sunbreak yet, but I will buy it tonight. And I'm also getting you a birthday present tonight, RP. It's actually my card already. I just didn't have my card out to buy it yet. But it's incoming. I mean, you know generally what it's going to be. That's okay, then. His birthday present's a 24-hour stream. Don't hold your breath on that one, boys. A lot of bandits over there. You hold your breath? That's a long time to hold your breath, though, dude. Good luck. Nice. I think he can use Killing Edge now. I love how no one can hurt this fucking tank of a man right here. And he can only use hand axes, because I don't want to use Wolf Bell. Oh, I can give him Dorcas's weapon, probably. That would make sense. Oh, no. The ranged classes have arrived. Alright, Merlinus, thanks for the support. Danger, cable, 5,000 gold! Nice. Alright, you want to see Matthew pop off here? I do. Fuck, he didn't crit! Well, that's a waste of a Killing Edge move. Or use. 38%! You want to see him pop something. Giggity. Oh shit! Crit! We need to clear some enemies out. We're getting a little overwhelmed here. Yep, I played all of the first installment of Voice of Cards. It was literally incredible. I 100%ed it on the Switch. It was incredible. Highly recommend the game. I wish I would have streamed it because it was such a fucking good game, but alas, I did not. I can't say enough good stuff about it, though. It has the same vibe as the Nier games because it's made by the same... Well, it's because Yoko Taro had a part in it. And like the music, it just everything about the game was so cool. The combat was a little weird. It was turn-based, but they were literally cards you're playing. Just really cool game. Yes, buy that one, RP. Because I already have your games in the cart that I'm getting you. And that was not one of them. Actually, I think I have the rest in the cart besides that game. So, or something like that. So just get that one yourself if you want it. It's really good though. Crit! Your most recommended game isn't in the cart? What do you mean? I didn't put it in your cart, no. Because I already got you a couple of RPGs, so I figured why would you want another one? I also, the only thing I will say about that game, I kind of recommend it for the Switch, though. Because it's a very relaxed game, and I feel like it's something you want to play on the couch or in bed. I will say that. Don't have a comfy couch game on you. All right, well, if that's the case, then yeah, just get on your PC. Yeah, actually, Retro Mecha, I do the same thing. That was unnecessarily risky. The best thing to come from a Fire Emblem game was the line, "Pick a god and pray." What game is that from? That is a badass line. Crit! Fuck. That was from Awakening. Who says it out of curiosity? I played Awakening, it's just been I played it in college, it's been a while. Frederick, gotcha. Or Frederick? At your parents' house, all you had was your bed to sit on because the room was small. But it was really nice being able to lay down and game. Yeah, I agree. I think everybody's saved. Yes. Okay. Gasp! Oh, good. Smack me. Crit! Double. None of the above. It's fine. I don't remember which character that is. Retry. It was worth a shot, though. Wait, why do you have an iron sword? You should have a steel... Oh, you have a steel lance, maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure our Aliwood is doing 1,000 times better this time. He's at least doubling when he attacks, which is good. Probably just best to heal him instead of keep pushing. I don't need him to die and have to reset because we're doing pretty good right now. Probably should have put on the hand axe, but he may have missed, and I want the kill more than anything there. So Not bad. You can't get to anybody important, right? And kill them at least. No. Oh, she's at 7 HP because I haven't healed her since she got shot with an arrow. She needs healed, that's if you're implying or asking. We can play dangerous now with resets. To a point. Last turn? Yeah. Pretty sure the boss is up here. Maybe Marcus can get a kill on him. God damn it. Do this. We also have no cavaliers or knights, or we have no cavaliers to pick from. We have 2 flyers that'll be on the team. It's gonna be very interesting to go through this game like this. It should be fine though. One mage. So many axes, though. All of the axes. There's no one for her to heal safely. I don't want to move her up there. She'll have to wait. I'm not gonna risk her dying right here. There he is. Looks like you've breathed your last. Time to kill you. Marcus might not double him though. That's okay. Puzon can run away, bitch. He probably has something good too. Apparently that guy's gonna get away too. If Marcus died up there, I'd be very upset. I doubt he will. But like, what if he did? And that is mission. Oof, blast, I won't forget this. You thieves can't just invade our islands and walk away. I told you, we're not thieves. Are you alright? Oh, I've been saved. We've driven them off. Are you injured? No, not at all. As you can see, I'm fine as fine can be. Hector, wait a moment, please. I took it to my thanks. Do not worry yourself. We did nothing to merit or reward. That's right. We've no need of a peddler's junk. Peddler? Hector. Oops. Ahem. I am Merlinus. You'll find no other traveling merchant whose goods compare. Don't let your eyes fool you. I'm quite prosperous. 8-Ball, will Marcus die? It is certain. Huh? You're a merchant? Books and knives and all that, eh? Hector, your manners are terrible. Merlinus, please. Pay no mind to what this oaf has to say. No, of course not. I wasn't concerned at... Ahem. By the way, you two obviously come from highborn houses. Would you grant me the honor of your names? I'm Eliud, son of the Marquis of Foray. I'm Hector, Marquis Ostia's brother. Goodness, Ostia, Foray! The greatest houses in all of Lycia! Ugh. To be saved by noblemen such as yourselves is an honor beyond words. It's nice to be appreciated for a change. Lately, people just seem to want us dead. Tell me, Merlinus, what are your plans? Pardon me, my plans, my lord? I had planned to travel Lycia selling my merchandise, but it may not be possible in such dangerous times. If that's the case, why don't you come along with us? Hector? Our travels will not be ending anytime soon. We've gained more people and more items, right? It might be good to have help managing our things. Oh, now that is a splendid idea. Managing merchandise is my specialty after all. Are you sure? Quite sure, my lord. To be honest, I've dreamt of working for a noble house. To have my fondest wish granted in such a way, I cannot stem these tears of joy. Lord Hector, Lord Eliwood, take me into your bosoms and keep me safe forever. Good enough. You guys get the gist. A droll merchant named Merlinus now joins Hector's group. With Merlinus in tow, Hector sets out for Laos the following day. Laos is located in the heart of Lycia, a territory ruled by the power-hungry Marquis of Laos, Lord Darren. This game's writing is so good. I enjoy it. According to the info gathered by Ostia's network of spies, Darren was definitely involved in Marquis Foray's disappearance. Well, Fates is just an interesting game in general. Retry. I played Fates, both games, like Conquest and Birthright. I didn't play the third one, like the third path, and I mean they both were like meh. Despite strong opposition, Hector is determined to uncover the truth. Chapter 14, All's Friends. Are you certain Foray's heir is here? Yes, father. We've just received word from our lookouts. He's still beyond that hill, but he'll be here before long. Lord of Fieldale, what is the meaning of this? Perhaps when they reached Santa Ruz, Lord Hellman was still clinging to life. You can't be serious. He couldn't have lasted too long. Maybe he told them something. That's terrible. Our plan, it's all for naught, isn't it? No need to be so alarmed, my lord. Even if he told young Eliwood something of our schemes, Foray no longer has any power. All Eliwood could do is perhaps inform Marquis Ostia. Ostia? That would be ruinous. Lord Uther may be young and new to the throne, but he's dangerous. That addle-pated Hellman. He was a coward to the end. To betray us now when we're so close. We only need a little more time to complete our plans for rebellion. Alright. We know what happens there. Look around. They truly are preparing for battle. Yeah, Eric rides out. What are you guys doing here? That's all that happens. You guys know what happens here. Good day, Lord Hector. Is Lord Eliwood with you? No, he's trading with Marquis Laos's son Eric. Is it wise for you to be away at this time? I think this is new, right here, possibly. Eric's a contemptuous peacock. He's intolerable. And he made a show of riding from the castle alone. Something feels odd. That is unusual. I've been thinking, my lord. Laos is blessed with clear water and fertile ground. See the shade its tall trees and grasses cast? Ideal for hiding soldiers, don't you think? You're right, Oswald. I'm going to take a look around. Very good. Let's split up and double our ground. One more thing, my lord. What is it? Do not let yourself be distracted. Keep your guard up. Yes, mother, I will. I think that is different, but I'm not 100% sure. And the conversation with the lie would be the same. Hector comes out and threatens to kill Eric. All right, we're good. The old lady introduces herself. Right, we're good. We'll do fortune. The augury. Many foes will carry spears, take axes, many axes. Good thing we only have axes, and the cleric girl also is in the party, so we're good. And it's gonna rain. Cool. I mean, you guys don't care if I don't read all of the... We just went through this, so it's really not a big deal to read all of it, right? Is everyone good with that? Like, we kind of know what happens. Reading the text gets tiring. You don't care enough to pay attention. And that's what it be so much text. It's usual to skip text. Everyone's saying this different opinions. I'm not gonna read all of the text, being that we know what happens in this game. I will try to make sure we point. I'll probably do highlights of text. When I feel like reading it, I'll cover it more in depth. But for the most part, we know what happens, right? We just played the whole story. Who can I give this vulnerary to? You get hurt a lot. You take it. You don't know the story, actually? Well, you didn't listen the first time, then. Okay, where's old Bartree? There. There. Alright. Hector is a carry, that is true. And really, that's all you need to know. Alright, Merlinus is getting in his tent. Our boy Urk's over there again. We'll go get him. Now we're doing some damage, actually. Easy levels for our boy Bartree. I hope I'm saying his name right. Alright, you need to go rescue Urk. You go out this way too. Good enough right there. You're probably saying his name more correctly than you are, maybe. Oh, you've been calling him Birder? His name's Bartree. Birder? Birder? I think it's Bartree. I don't know. I actually have no idea. Pirates and brigands! Gasp! Not the brigands! That brigand's moving very aggressively right there. I don't like that. Can't believe he dodged that, actually. That's pretty good. Double. Dude, Eliud is way better already than he was in our first playthrough. Like, he's doing so much better. Alright, we'll save Priscilla. It's fine. Come on, Marcus. Get riding. Alright, none of these are a good matchup right here, actually. How far can you guys move? This is probably okay right here. Let's just let him stand in front of him. That's not a bad level up. Okay. Come on, Matthew. Let's kill one. Let's just take one out just in case it gets a little sketch up there. Because that one could reach Bartree. I don't want him to die, so. Whatever, we waste a little bit of XP. Oswin levels up. It's all okay. Yikes. Moving fast. Too fast. Really? You go for Oswin? God damn it. Didn't really want to give him another kill, but it's fine. There are a lot of enemies on this mission, so... This is not ideal. I can't believe he hit that, actually. What's up, Pidgey? You're not... No, we didn't even recruit you yet. I think we have a little while still. It's like 10 chapters away or something like that. Plot was this becomes character death permanent. No, we're not modifying the game again. This time we're doing it. We're doing a casual run of the game. The next game we play, you guys can modify again. I placed a modifier already, which was play the game with the units everyone selects. All right, we have Urk. We're not gonna use Urk this time though. Did you modify? We actually might use Urk just for one kill here, just to get rid of this this dude here. Alright, get rid of this person. Are you Prime sub now? I think so. You used your Prime sub 2 days ago, it says. So yes. Gasp, my hand axe. Alright. Marcus. Hector kills here. And then we can go save the village then from the brigands. He fell right into my trap. Matthew's doing pretty good so far. Like, better than I expected. I mean, we're pairing him up nicely, though, with against axe users, which is good. Crit! Continuous trap card. Could use a point in strength would be nice though. You wouldn't see me complain about that. Alright, don't double Osmond right here. Don't double. Good. Nicely done, sir. It's gonna rain. Oh no, not the rain. Get my stuff. Iron Blade! That's for Raven whenever we get him. Okay. So you can go fight this lone soldier down here. Then go recruit Priscilla. Yep, there's growth values. So, like for example, Marcus's strength might have a 30% growth, and it's just random. Yeah, like Pokemon kind of. Every character has their own growth rates that vary. So that's why every playthrough is kind of different because of that. Weaken him. So for example, this time our Lywood is doing way better than our first run. Like way better. Your ass is definitely not safe for you. What? Replayability is top notch. Oh yeah, for sure. And I mean, there's so many different combinations of characters you can play in this game. That definitely adds to the replayability as well. I'm trying not to sneeze. Oh, it's hard. Ugh. Pokemon your ass. Hit him. Holy shit, he did. Nice. Oh, the ROM hack you're playing. I forgot about that. He's gonna ask for reinforcements. No one's home, Eric. Oh no, they left you. You're abandoned. Oh no. Pegasus Knights. That's not what that was. Those were not Pegasus Knights in the Livewoods chapter. Those were pirates. That's not good for Merlinus, actually. We need fluters right now for extra move. Yeah, we're probably okay. I love how the Pepe the Frog's eyes are like fucking wide while he's playing the flute right there. It's hilarious. All right, we're good. Merlin looks like he manages the GameStop and tries very hard. Yeah, it's pretty accurate, I think. He's a merchant, so. Oh, they're going that way. They're trying to kill Hector. There was a guy at GameStop that they legit kept asking you, what were you looking for? What were you looking for? He's asking, what, so what were you looking for, Pidgey? He looks like a merchant that would try to sell you fake stuff. We'll defend Merlinus right here. With units we're not using. You looking for Pikmin 3? Did you find it? Did they sell? What's Pikmin 3 for? Is that a Switch game or a Wii game or what? Kept pressing you. He was really concerned about what you were looking for. Max helpful. What is this Pegasus Knight doing? I guess preparing to kill Merlinus. Try that. Good. Looking to Chrono Cross it off your list. Oh no, he did it! He did it! Alright, Priscilla, welcome to the party again. Sadly, we will not be using you this playthrough. We're Team Sarah this time. Eric moves? That's different. Okay, so they're playing differently than they did originally. I mean, they're kind of funneled awkwardly right there. That's not a bad thing. What does he have? Silver Lance. Ooh, scary. What do you have? Sword, sword, lance, lance. Alright, so 2 attacks on him right there. That's fine. I don't think we need anything from the shop right now. Actually, hold on. Give me 2 of those, 3 of those, 4 of those. We have so many axe users, some lances we're gonna need later. A couple swords. Good enough. Have her go there next. We'll have Lowen and Rebecca hold this dude off still. Oh, you can't wait for me to play Chrono Cross? You want to see what character I'll use? Like an FF7R fashion? Keeps true to the main story, but has so much potential for side content. I'd like to check it out eventually. Add it to the backlog that never gets smaller. So we need to kill Eric at least next turn, which shouldn't be a problem. Only one. It's the fucking sword user, of course. Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, Cookie. I want to know how to solve the backlog problem. I'm curious what you're gonna say here. Questions you already know the answer to. That's scary. You'll send my letter of resignation in tomorrow. Thanks. Alright, less scary now. Laos, the true throne of Lycia. Taste my lance. Bonk. Ow. The fiance would get over it. Oh, she'd freak out, dude. She would not be happy with that decision. Please hit one of these hits, Hector, for me. Thank you. Just give her a week of space, it'll be fine. It'll all blow over. 14 will even 14 health. You only do 3 damage. Alright. Let's go for it. Ouch. Whew! Alright, we're good. Pepper needs to stream and you would clear 10k first month. That is true, probably. Unhand me! I'm no one's prisoner! Wah! Oh my god, no. Do not refer to Pepper in that manner, sir. Wait, what did you say was... What are you replying to? What is damn near impossible? Oh, it's damn near impossible to compare any game to Chrono Trigger. Just to trigger you, I'll compare it to Barbie's Horse Adventure, both are equally likely to be streamed. Yeah, I don't know about that. Buy a hill. We don't need a fire, so we're good there. Alright, I think we're safe. Famous last words. You were the original guy that mentioned Barbie Horse Adventure. I think you were, sadly. Damn it. Yeah, I think me and Cookie were talking about this the other day. We weren't sure where it originally came from, but I couldn't remember who actually brought it up back then. I don't know why they're attacking Hector. Shame I deny you the satisfaction. Yeah, dude, it's such a great game. I'm sure we're missing out. We're all missing out on such high octane content there. There are sealed copies gonna gift me one. Please don't do that. I'll display it behind me somewhere if you gift me one. Just to make you happy. Well, Matthew was supposed to crit there, but he didn't. He gets a level up, though. Frame it. Get it graded and frame it. And, oh my god. Strength! Damn it. Gift 2, 1 open for... Oh my god. Now you're multiple gifted Barbie horse adventures for your purposes. Alright, he's too low on health now. Dude, nice lurker mode RP. Where'd you get that from? Wink, wink. Please, no Barbie cutout to display behind me. I'd rather not. Just kill this dude. We won! Victory is mine! Dex would chew it up, probably. Come on, Eric, get up! You peasants, you can't treat a proper noble like this. It's too late for niceties. Be thankful you're still breathing. Eric, you must tell me, where's your father? We've searched the entire castle and there's no one here. Don't be ridiculous. My father would not abandon... No, he'd never. The Fieldale. Fieldale? Effidel? Who's that? Speak, cur. Do you want to die here? Hector. Eric, please. You must tell us everything you know. I just want to know where my father is. The Fieldale. He appeared at the castle 1 year ago. He came, my father changed. Ostia's position had always bothered my father. He felt Laos deserved to rule all of Lycia, but he'd never gone so far as to speak of rebellion. Did you say rebellion? Fieldale had something. With it, he convinced my father to set this plan in motion. My father sent envoys to several other marquises. The sealed copies are $15. Hell of a deal. Oh my god. Marquis Foray had approved of the idea. What? Never. My father would never agree to such a thing. Believe or disbelieve, that is your choice. First was Marquis Santaru's, then Marquis Foray's reply arrived. Marquis Foray visited her 6 months ago to seal his approval. That's not possible. My father and yours argued vehemently that day. Marquis Foray always distrusted a Fieldale. He tried to convince my father to send a Fieldale and the Black Fang assassins out of Lycia. My father would not be persuaded, and Marquis Foray left the castle. As you know, he then disappeared. I doubt he's still alive. No! Shut your mouth! Eliwood said he wanted to hear everything. My father, he's but a Fieldale's puppet. He'll listen to anything that villain says. Even watch his own son die. Those are the sort of people you're dealing with. Marquis Foray betrayed them. They would not let him live. Ugh. Wait, Eliwood. Lord Hector. Oswin. Did Eliwood pass this way? Lord Eliwood? He ran through the gate and went outside. I see. Lord Hector, a moment, please. What is it, Oswin? Let us return to Ostia. The rumors, I've heard that... Lord Hector, I cannot approve of helping Eliwood or Foray any longer. What are you saying? We must think of Ostia's well-being. If Marquis Foray was involved in a rebellion, Oswin, you will take back those words. Lord Hector, I appreciate your feelings. I know Eliwood's father very well. I'm telling you that he is a man worthy of our trust. You are in my service. Do you not feel you should follow my orders? Heed my words, Oswin. You are my brother's vassal. Your duties to guard me come second to this. Return to Ostia, Oswin. You've done your duty. Thank you. My remarks about Marquis Foray were improper. I apologize completely. Oswin, stop! That's enough! You need not bend your knee to me. My lord, I would swear my service to you. Service to me? Please accept my lance as your own. Then return it with your blessings. Oswin, you... I'm a knight in service of Castle Ostia. Until now, I have only offered my lance to Lord Uther. Yet, I now wish to offer you that same service. Please grant me that honor. Oswin! I don't know if that's new or not, but we heard it now. Eliwood! My father is alive, and I cannot believe he supports rebellion. There has to be a reason. I know. I don't believe any of this for an instant. My brother trusted Marquis Foray for more than anyone. First, we'll find your father and discover the truth. We'll talk to my brother after that. Hector, I'm sorry. Don't look like that. Your father is surely alive, right? Yes, of course. Marquis Laos, Black Fang assassins, now this mysterious Fieldale. I'll find them all and prove my father's innocence. This is a new mission, I think. Hector and his companions defeat Marquis Laos' son Eric and seize Castle Laos. After the battle, they rest in the castle and settle their affairs. They diligently prepare for any possible counterattack. They should have spotted anyone attempting to approach the castle, and yet somehow they find themselves facing an unforeseen attack. I think this is new. Possibly. Chapter 15, Talons of Light, I'm pretty sure is new. Lord Hector, we're under attack. Is it Marquis Laos? He's come back to take the castle? Perfect, we'll catch him easily. No, it's not him. The attackers aren't regular army. Maybe they're mercenaries hired by Laos. Mercenaries? Their movements are very rapid, coordinated. They've already made their way into the castle. For mercenaries, they're very, very good. Alao, do you have any ideas? My father told me something once. There's a mercenary group extremely loyal to House Laos. Their leader is named Iboons, but he's called the Hurricane. He's famed for surprise attacks and lightning swift strikes. This could be interesting. Protect the throne, we will not lose the castle. Wait, this is the Heath mission already. I thought that when you get to Raven, that must be after you recruit Lynn. I thought you didn't get Heath before Lynn, though. Sealan. Is that you, Heath? I've secured a retreat path as Commander Ibn's ordered, just in case something goes wrong. I don't need you to tell me when to retreat. If we lose the element of surprise, we'll fall back. I heard there's an Ostian knight among the enemy forces. Watch yourself, Sealan. Are we friends now? Worrying so much about a stranger. Heath, you weren't meant to be a mercenary. Well, good thing we're recruiting him to the good guys. Okay. Give that over. Matthew is good. Eliwood is good. No one for the lance right now. Rebecca. Okay. I think we're good. Fortune. Let's see what she has to say. Being that this is a different mission. Ah, I see you're surrounded, or soon will be. A dangerous situation to be sure. Don't you worry about defeating every foe you face, just mind your defenses, and beware the enemy leader. Do not foolishly anger him. Observe his reach and the extent of his power. Those who with weak defenses would do well to remain behind. That's common sense, yes? Oh yes, of course. If you'd protect your valuables, watch out for thieves. If you don't, they'll steal your eyes from the sockets, they will. That's all I see. So I think Heath, unless this is like a precursor to when you get Heath, because like I don't remember this mission. Because when we meet Heath the first time, Ebens or whatever his name is with him. So this is different. All right, we push up here. We grab these treasures with Matthew, and then defend. Good night, Ev. Thanks for hanging out tonight. All right, send it. Our goal is the throne. We'll attack from the front and send another unit behind. We want to drive the enemy into a state of chaos. The ambush units are concealed as ordered. When the enemy splits his forces, we strike. That's all. Go. Maybe you don't get Heath yet. Maybe it's just like giving you a hint that Heath's in the game. Or he's gonna show up at a very inconvenient location and I'm gonna be fucked. I'll meet any challengers here. Someone else go after the throne. Really? You're gonna just attack me straight up like that? With a longbow. What an asshole. He could have dodged that. That'd have been cool. Oh, fuck. That's not locked anymore. Oh, come on. Javelin user. Casual javelin enjoyer. You need to do that. You need to do that. If I knew they were coming in the back door, I would put Oswin over there. Bad level up, sir. Saturday morning Final Fantasy X on GDQ 4-hour run. Hell yeah, dude, I'm watching that Saturday morning then. Actually, I need to change my breaks on Saturday. Preferably in the morning. I'll figure it out. That run sounds hype though. What time does it start, RP? Like what time in the morning? My dad's gonna help me, being that I've never done it before. Alright, we just need to kill this dude. Oh, it starts at 6:25 a.m. Oh, but I could probably watch it if it's that early. It's like advanced early. Oh, the schedule says 7:25, but you think we're an hour and ahead. Yeah, so 6:20. So it'll be over by 10. What we got here? Axe user. Damn, alright. Just try. Yeah, it was worth a shot. Marcus can last one more turn right there. Can you double? Yeah, I can get that kill then. We level these guys early, the less we have to worry about them later, so. Don't you have a killing edge? No, we're good. Oh no! What an asshole, sniping Merlinus like that. Unbelievable. Uncalled for. I've watched the DDR speedrun before. It's actually insane, RP. I don't know if this is insane here, what you're watching right now, but dude was killing it. Nice. I'm just killing. This thief is annoying me now. Two dudes at the same time. The coordination they have is really impressive. I'm sure they... I can only imagine the amount of practice that goes into that. Fuck it, just kill him. If I can double. They both hit. Fuck! Unbelievable. Hector's already level 10 though, which is crazy. That's a good way to get her killed. I think Sarah's almost leveled up here. Or she might have leveled up last. Nope, there we go. Level up. I think only level 3 though. Yeah, she's still really low. That's a really good level up for her though. Nice. Pretty good. Gasp! Alright, well he just suicided. I mean that's fine, I guess. Kind of a waste of XP, as per usual, but... Why? Like, why do they always attack Oswin? It makes no fucking sense. I don't get it. I really don't get it. So this is a mercenary's death. Yes, it is. Oh, I should use mend on him. That was dumb. Oh well. Kill still. Yeah, I have the Twitch app on my TV. Yeah, I watch Twitch. I watch Twitch on the couch all the time. I just downloaded the app on my TV. Really wish he would stop doing what he's doing, but he won't because they keep attacking him because they're dumb. Single hit, buddy. Come on, Osmond. Don't do it. Thank you. There's some good games on Saturday. Nice. Fucking Hector is such a fucking tank already. Oh my god. It's incredible. Love it. You'll love to see it. I'm playing this game so differently than I ever have with like the way we're only leveling these couple of characters until we get to the next one we want. It's so weird. Final Fantasy X, Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, The Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker, Super Mario All-Stars, and Super Mario World, Metroid Dread, bonus game 8, Super Mario 64. That's actually an incredible lineup, I agree. Yeah. Farm those heal XPs. Those aren't right in a row, but they're all on Saturday. Nice. Ow. Alright, Matthew, not super strong against cavalry, but makes sense. Well, that was really easy. I mean, you really can't make him strong against it necessarily. Just keep leveling him. Just use the killing edge also. If you crits, he's not critting though. Crit! Yes! Nice. We have a spare men's staff now too, which is good. Alright, we won. Easy enough. Yes, we survived! The rest of the enemy units have begun to retreat. It must be part of their plan. Half of them are already gone. Blast! You have to admire their efficiency, though. Eubin's mercenaries. I won't forget this. We'll likely cross paths again someday. And there's the assassins I fought in Ostia. Hector, something wrong? No, nothing special. We simply have to tighten our belts and prepare. It appears we have more than one enemy. Oswin! We'll see the castle defenses at once. Now I grow weary of defending things. Or no, I grow weary of defending things. Well, let's get out of here and pursue Marquis Laus. It's time to put him on the defense. So now we're gonna meet up with Lynn, I think. Yep. After repelling the mercenary forces of Eubins, Hector prepares to mount a pursuit of Marquis Laus. Lord Darren and his knights are with the instigator of the rebellion, the enigmatic Ifildel. Hector learns where the fugitives were traveling from Ostia's network of spies. However, their final destination still remains unknown. Okay, so this is the whole mission where we meet up with Lynn, and we get our next unit we can use, Florina. Which I'm excited about, because I'm ready to level another unit up. Because actually, the core 4 units we've been leveling are really good spots right now. Blast! Where on earth is that snake Darren gone? I doubt he's left Lycia yet, but Hector, it's been 5 days. The death of Marquis Santa Ruz, our attack on Castle Laus, word of these things must have reached Lord Uther by now. Yet he shows no sign of action. Why? I'm sure he has his reasons. My brother has other concerns tying his hands right now. What do you mean? It's Byrne. We received disturbing reports over the past few months. King Desmond is behaving oddly. If he sees even the slightest crack in Lycia's defenses, we believe he'll invade all of Byrne's might behind him. My brother has only recently become Marquis as well as head of the Lycian League. He can't allow another country to see any weakness or discord. He has to present the face of stability and strength, is that it? Yes. It seems every country has a spy working in Ostia right now. They all want to assess the new Marquis' temperament and skill. If they sense anything wrong, word will spread like wildfire. Hector, you're the Marquis' brother. Would it not, being at his side, be seen as something wrong? The Marquis' brother is a well-known lout. If I were at court, they'd sense something wrong. You're not too proud of that reputation, are you? Not in the least. Lord Hector, Lord Lywood. What is it, Oswin? My lord, a messenger from the east. Castle Caelan has fallen to a surprise attack by Marquis Laus. Castle Caelan? They've struck again. Lord Hawson, is he unharmed? My apologies, my lord. We've no word on Lord Hawson or his granddaughter, the Lady Lindis. I never imagined they would attack Caelan. Lord Hawson, Lindis. Lord Hector, what should we do? They might still be alive, right? There's only one thing we can do. Hector, come on, we gotta hurry. Hey, this map looks familiar. We're gonna make it a priority to level Florina. Milady, I've returned and I've brought news. Laos soldiers are scattered from the castle to the edge of the forest. There must be at least 50 of them. Are you sure about this, milady? We barely escaped. Going back to the castle would mean almost certain death. My grandfather is in the castle. I left the castle on his orders, but I can't leave him in there alone. The numbers we face, rescuing Lord Hawson will be no easy task. I wonder if we can expect any reinforcements. I have heard some of the Laos soldiers talking. They claim that Lord Lywood invaded Laos and drove them out. Lywood, why would he attack Laos? It gets even more interesting. Not only did Marquis Laos abandon his castle, but he left his son Eric behind when he fled here to Caelan. Alright, we know the rest. Florina's gonna fly over to Lywood. She's gonna get sniped by the archers. Right here. They're like, oh no, Florina, don't die by the archers! Oh no! Florina sees Lord Lywood. They spotted the enemy while their archers advancing. They're aiming at something up high. Pegasus Knight. Lywood yells, duck! And Florina's like, oh shit, you're right. And then she ducks. and she's okay. And her and her Pegasus are fine. He wants the archers to shoot her down, make sure she's dead, and we want to move on with our lives, so we will. You don't need to come. You don't need to come. Everyone else can stay. All right. So what we could decide here is if we want to use one of the mounted units and level them, which I would be, you know, pretty happy about, but we've not selected a mounted unit yet besides Florina. I see a new companion, strong of heart, strong of will. You must combine your strengths and work together. Lances, yes, lance wields are invaluable here. We have one. Use the woods well. You'll need magic, yes, and rapiers and hammers as well. Well, we don't have much to work with here, but we'll do our best. All right. Let's do it. Now, I do remember people come from behind. This song sounds different. We're going to leave Marcus back there to deal with them. This song is different. I like it. It's kind of a bop, actually. It's good. Nine 5757779 878461179. I don't know who has better growths. Kent or Sane. Kent probably does. But I don't know for sure. Yes! Good attack. Good dodge. Alright, I feel better. We have a flyer now. So much better. Alright, let's farmland some kills here. Good, very good. Good choice of target. Double? Not yet. Not enough speed yet. He's working on it. Oh my lord, what the fuck? Sir? Alright, that should help with that problem there, because he's going to try to break that. Why is Lynn only level 4? Oh, we didn't do the precursor chapter, so she's only level 4 when she gets here. That sucks. I forgot that's a thing. Everyone's at a lower level than they would normally be if you don't do the prologue chapter. That sucks. I think she's level 10 when we got her before. Alright, we just split the kills up down here just because it's going to get way too scary for Lynn. Now, that ballista, where can it hit? Okay. I just put her in the worst possible position, apparently. Take one out. Good. Level 9. Speed increase is good for him. He can double faster. Let's kill there. We get Matthew's strength up. He's going to be terrifying to deal with for enemies. Eliwood's doing so much better now, too. That actually wasn't that bad. Resistance is good to have. I do want to try to funnel Florina more kills this map. And Lynn. Wait, why does Merlin... He goes right there this time. Okay. Oops. It'll be fine. And it's still vulnerary. I can steal it back, actually. That's actually more important to have than a vulnerary for sure. Oh, you level up from stealing. I didn't even notice that. You get XP for that. Hell yeah, dude. And I can still give her the kill now. Sweet. That's perfect. Don't be level 1. Level 3. It's not much better, honestly. It's 2 levels better. I know. Yeah, you can actually steal some pretty good stuff, Cookie, throughout the game. I never really take advantage of it, so we can try. I'm gonna try to do that this time. See what we get. I'd like never take advantage of it ever, so this will be interesting to see what we end up with for sure. I kind of want to level Kent into a paladin. I don't know if we'll have room on the squad or not, though, for it. We probably will, honestly. Kalen Nice. Call Balker. What does he give us? Heavy Spear. Okay, cool. Does anyone want to have a buy-in on whether or not we level a Cavalier this playthrough? I like Kent. I think that'd be fun. Have the Red Knight. Think about it. Fucking thick face. 9 damage. 6 damage, not enough. Too much. That's enough. Doesn't matter because you missed. God damn it. Close, but no cigar, as they say. We'll wait right there. That's fine. Hit him. Yes. Level up. Level 4. And Lynn's gonna crit here. And Lynn's gonna crit here. Hey, she did! Pikmin 3 Deluxe is 30% off the Nintendo eShop right now. I don't know if Pidgey's here still, but he probably would like to know that, I think. Unless he wanted a physical copy specifically. I don't know if he did or not. Horse Slayer. Amage. Ouch. Dragon Quest XI's also on sale. Nice. I just saw a fly past me and it freaked me out. I don't like it. Add all the Dragon Quest games to my list to play all of them. Isn't there a lot? There's a lot of Dragon Quest games, correct? $11. So are there bonus titles too though there? Like it's not just like 1 through 11, right? Is there anything else that's included with the Dragon Quest series? You know, like all the Final Fantasies aren't like 1 through 16. There's other ones as well. Alright, give me stuff. Red gem? Hell yeah. Oh, not really? Okay. Oh, that was a sword, bro. Didn't even realize that. Let's just get everybody over this way. We're gonna try to farm some support conversations too. You two are defending. So Cookie, if you had to recommend one Dragon Quest game, which one would it be? Four is so good. What generation of console was that for? But there's also a nostalgia factor for you. You can't tell how many times you've played it. Okay. Nostalgia factor, I get that. I have that for a lot of games too. So I mean, like, it definitely probably affects your judgment for the game a little bit. Like, for example, this game, I think this game is perfect. Obviously, if you probably looked at this without that, you know, those rose tinted glasses that I have for it, you probably could pull out a lot of flaws for it, but none of which I happen to see. Oh, it was a NES game. Nice. That'll work. You'd highly recommend the PlayStation or DS version. Oh, did it get remade then? What do we got here? Can Matthew make it there? He can. I think it's safer to have him block or guard here. And he went for Hector anyway, so it doesn't even matter. You guess there are quite a few spin-offs. Not sure how many of them were released, and a lot seem to be for the Game Boy systems. Oh, okay. I was just kind of curious if Dragon Quest, it's kind of like the Final Fantasy thing where there's a lot of different games in the actual... They're not all just the main numbered titles. Nice dodge, crit! And crit! Oh well, she got the kill still. And a level up. Level 5 Lynn? Yep. She'll probably roll the same way. I could see a lot of those games only be in Japan only though, like you're saying. Nice. Get the kill. Nice. And a level up for Florina. That's like 3 already, right? Yeah, she's level... No, 2. Yikers. Don't like that. Try from right there, perhaps. Alright, better. They should have reinforcements showing up here pretty soon. At least there was before. I think they were cavalry. Don't know where they're at. Alright, just wait right there. Alright. Oh my god, 11 damage? That's too much damage. Alright. She's fine, but that was uncomfortable. Holy crap. Really? What an asshole. 29% hit, too. Incredible. That's not how that's supposed to work. What level are these guys? 4. He's ready to die. I did not download it yet, but I will download it before tomorrow. Or probably after work tomorrow. Either way, it's fine, I think. What do I want to do here? I'd like Lynn to get this kill. Can't seem to find a way to set it up properly, though. That'll work. That'll work. Yeah, I do have to work tomorrow. I did not download the Cuphead DLC, though. Don't really plan to. But yeah, tomorrow's an on day for me. Hey, there's the fluters. What's up, Baldism? Are you serious? Like, why? Why I missed that? I just want answers. I mean, I guess we'll get the kill to Hector here. Kind of a waste, but... Oh, he crits! Nice. You got a fair bit of XP from that enemy, though. Too close for comfort. Hey, there they are. What do they have? Javelin, Iron Lance. Okay, who are we gonna probably give this to Lynn right here? Weaken him with Will? Yep. The Lego Harry Potter collection is 80% off. Nice. I've never played in the Lego Harry Potter before. I've never played the old school like PS2 Harry Potter games, though. Those are kind of cool. I don't know if anyone here has played those before. Oh, I don't want to heal her. Fuck. It's fine. I wanted to heal, Kent. Watch out, Lowen! Hey, level up by accident. Level 3, Cavalier. Strong boy. I think it'll be almost out of arrows, I think. At least it seems like it should be. Do that first. Do that next. Honestly, yeah, I mean, I bet that's a fun series to play through. The Lego games usually go over really well with people. Oh shit, I didn't okay, so Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch is 80% off. You saw a lot of people actually playing it and had up raving about it. Might get that. Oh, you know what? Actually, I don't know if RP's here still, but that was one of the games I'm gifting him for his birthday. It looked pretty cool, though. I remember it coming out. Yeah, like through Steam. Alright, they're ganging up on Lowen. This is not good. Ooh, he has no resistance. He wants it on... I think he wants it on Steam, though. So he shall get it on Steam. We always add things to our wish list for each other for like events, and that's how we buy each other gifts. So that's what we're gonna do for this. The event being his birthday this time. Man, you not being able to double really sucks, dude. I'll probably have to get a kill with Marcus here just to chill things out. Yeah, I think it's like $10 on Steam right now or something. That's what I'm buying in. That was the wrong decision. Should have used the javelin or the horse slayer. No, his birthday was the end of June, so I'm late on his gift already. Things are getting really bad back there. I bet we die here after reset. I feel it in the air. Level 9. Wait, what? Get rid of that last hit on that iron sword. Oh, no. I'm gonna, yeah. So I'm doing it like tonight after I get off stream. Damn, that hurts. Damn, crit. I'll take it. Don't need the thunder really, but we'll take it. No strength on Hector, man. Please, game. Give me the strength. Alright, he needs to dodge one attack here. Alright, we're good. Whew! Crisis averted again. Barely. Well, kind of. How can you not double anybody, bro? Try. I guess we'll just kill this guy. Push him back a little bit. Getting a little overwhelmed back here. What can a Horse Slayer actually do? 14 damage. There's a Mega Cat bundle on sale. What is that? What is in that bundle? Out of curiosity. Chubby Cat, Fly Cat, and Dot Cat for $1 or $2. I've never heard of any of those, honestly. Yeah, we still are probably screwed back here. Let's see what they do. Yeah, he didn't dodge. He's dead. I have Octopath. I played a little bit of it, but not all of it. You know what? Lowen's dead. I'm not restarting. I'm not going to use him, so it is what it is. He was destined to die again. Yeah, I played through like maybe like 10 hours of Octopath, but I've never actually sat down and finished it before. I would like to do that at some point because the game did seem really good and people freak out about it. I want to play Triangle Strategy too. We played the demo for that way back when and then that's it. You were gonna make me play Bahamut Lagoon? I never heard of that, actually. Alright. So, you can probably weaken. Go ahead and smack him. You are what, at level 7? You are at level 6. Go ahead and get this kill. Oh my god, really, Lynn? Like, really? Alright, you back it up with a crit, I guess. That's good. Alright, so... for that, talk. I don't think I'm overly upset about losing Lowen. It is what it is. I don't really feel like playing the level over for no reason, you know what I mean? We're not going to use him as a unit anyway. And we have 2 paladins, or 2 cavaliers to replace him with now. Can I? You can't see support lists here. Let those sit together, let those sit together. Let you 2 sit together. Osmond we're not using long term. We need to get Lynn over there as well. And let her sit beside Florina for the support conversation. Like I said, we're not going for turn count here, for sure. Because I'm playing around a lot for no reason. Alright. What do you got here? Sell the blue gem. Oops. Well, we have more turns to do that, so it's fine. God, I can only imagine. I don't know. I looked it up at one point to see how many turns it would take to actually get the supports to go with all these characters. I feel like we're going to be here a while. Alright, so let's get a steel axe. 2 of those, a hand axe. A couple steel swords. Iron sword. Go there next. Probably didn't heal there. It's free XP though, right? Oh, it's a tactics game. Nice. Alright, support with Hector. Something wrong, Hector? Was that a yawn I saw? Not the best battlefield manners. Ah, that's nothing. Just my dreams lately. Dreams? What kind of dreams? Laugh and I'll kill you. Alright. There was this man, a giant with a great beard, carrying a girl on his shoulders. The girl called him father, and she was smiling happy. Then the father said to her, "Yes, my beloved daughter." That was all, really. But I felt as though I felt like a long past memory. This is the conversation about where he sees Eliwood and Hector's. They're Roy and Liliana, or Liliana, however you say her name. On the SNES, never made it over because it was last gen. PS1 was out, but it's quite advanced. I'll have to look that up. Definitely remember you bringing that up before. It sounds familiar. Alright. Let's see. Over here. I think we're gonna ship Lynn and Hector. I like that idea. Good enough. Dude got a javelin? Yes. Who do we get the kill to, I wonder? Lynn would be... Actually, we'll give it to Lynn. We'll see if we can set that up. Oh, wait, like 5... Oh, support. Nice. Florian, are you well? Lady Linus, I'm well, thank you. Good, I was worried, but don't go out alone if you can. You never know where archers might be lurking. Yes. Are you carrying enough healing salve? Your weapons, are they all in order? Well, let's see. A vulnerary, And my lance is here. And it's alright, Florina. Take your time. I'm here should anything happen. But Lady Lindis, it should be the other way around. I'm here to protect you. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Didn't I always look out for you back on the plains? Remember? Of course, but no buts. Let's head out, Florina. Ah, Lady Lindis. No supports. Unbelievable. I want to get more supports. We can kill the boss, I guess, while we wait. Prepare to fall before your master. Well, that wasn't great. Better. $18. Oh shit, he one-shots her. He barely hurts Hector, which is good. $11. 6 damage though. What's her hit rate? 63% is not good enough to fight. We can't risk that. She'll end up freaking dying or something. It's a little I would fight him. Hey, level up anyway. Good. Very good. Can't do enough damage. Alright, good enough. We've been defeated! Such a shame. Hey, you're... no I'm not. You've got the wrong fellow. Bye now. Stop right there, Matthew. Saw right through my disguise, didn't you, Lady Lindis? What are you talking about? How could I not recognize you? You're you. Yes, but I had to at least try to fool you. But being memorable is not the best quality for a spy to have. Spy? I thought you were a thief. Oops. What's this about? Come on, tell me. I can't. It's a secret. A secret? Would you have your mouth sealed if you spoke it? You're very knowledgeable. Very well. I'll ask no more questions. If you have any trouble, though, you can talk to me. I'm sure I'll be able to help. Lady Lindis. I believe that you're the one currently in trouble. You're either generous to a fault or something else altogether. I mean, I guess we can finish the game, or the mission. I was really hoping for another support conversation, but I feel like we have to wait so long for it. No, not the whole game. I misspoke. Relax. God, you could like do this for hours just waiting for these support conversations to go off. It's like a number of turns they have to spend beside each other. It's ridiculous. It's probably the biggest fault with this game. Because the support conversations do add a lot for the inter-character relationships. There we go. Young master, please wait. What? Forget to take out the pepper? No, not that. Why are you still upset about that? I mean, allow me to walk with you. Matthew, what's gotten into you? Do you have duties in the back guard? Why come up here on the front lines? I can use a sword too, my lord. Yeah, but do not fear. I'll always have you to protect me should things turn sour. Man. My apologies, young master, but please allow me to serve you this once. I won't be a burden, that I promise. It just never stops. Fine, if you want to help that bad, I won't stop you. But don't overdo it, you hear? Of course, my young master. Pepper's in the game, apparently so. Hey, there we go. Sane! Ah, Kent. Take it easy out there, alright? We're not the only ones fighting here, you know. Feel free to let Lord Eliwood face the enemy now and again. But then, how can I show off my grace in battle? For whom do you tend to show off? Why, all the lovely ladies in our camp, of course. This is the best time to catch their eye, you know. I've got to look good for my admirers. You will never change, will you? You should think more of the needs of our whole group, instead of rushing off into the fray like a berserker. I'll be fine, mother, and I'm off. Sane, wait! What a bloody fool. I thought Lynn and Hector would have one, but they might take a while. I believe support conversation levels actually do change the ending for characters too. Which is kind of cool. Yep, we had Sane and Kent last game. We didn't use them though. That's why I thought it'd be kind of cool to use Kent this time. And Lowen's also dead again, so. Anyways, let's seize. Commander Balker, he was a fierce enemy. Linus, you want you to see the we already know what happens here, right? Lord Halson's still alive, but barely. Leia shows up. There's Layla. She hides the body. Then comes and tells us what happened. Alright. Now, technically we're moving on to the Raven mission. But, actually we're going to wrap up the stream right here. Thanks for watching tonight, guys. We'll continue this on Sunday. Tomorrow on Friday we're playing some more Monster Hunter. Me and RP are going to keep grinding towards Sunbreak. Well, Sunbreak's out, so we might just go play Sunbreak. I don't know how it works yet. But we will pick right up here on Sunday with more Fire Emblem casual playthrough on Hector's campaign. If you have any other characters you have in mind, let me know. We'll play them. So, with that, guys, thank you for watching tonight. I'll see you all in the next one. Good night.